Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Milwaukee Bucks have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Indiana Pacers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
And in the postseason, health always such a big factor. Neither team at full strength. No excuses. You gotta find a way.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the front. Roaming the bench. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Now, here's Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Buries it from 3-point range. You look at the Bucks. Greg, no doubt, this is a defining moment for them, trying to even things up after 4 games. But if they lose this one, they'll be facing elimination on the road, and that would be dire.
Yeah, and that's why I expect tonight's crowd to be out of its collective mind. The fans in this city love this team. They feel a very close bond with these players. They're the 6th man that has to provide that energy if this series is to be knotted up.
I think you've nailed it. And here is Nesmith after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Milwaukee's head coach. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Siakam outside. Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the middle. And Antetokounmpo shines it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. And a wide open look for Siakam. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. Pass to Lillard. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 5.
Lillard is tough in there. Muscling that.
Back to Halliburton. Nembhard finds Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Nesmith.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Giannis. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Giannis a screen on Halliburton. Lillard the pass to Kuzma. Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Offline from the high post.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Bucks trail by 4. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Lillard missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Now, Nemhard. Bucket is good. He has 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Kuzma outside. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Nemhard. Halliburton outside. Fades back. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
You got to keep Kuzma in front of you, especially in transition. Once he gets behind you, it's done.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. Takes the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lillard against Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. Trains the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 5.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
McConnell passes to Nemhard. A three-pointer, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Trent gets the bucket. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Pass to McConnell.
You know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it, and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green is checked in for Gary Trent. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Damian Lillard. And a change for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for TJ McConnell.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now, here's Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. Indiana trailing here. McConnell kicks to Bryant. Outside, Walker. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Prince can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Walker. Still without a basket. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot's good by Furphy.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Portis, the pass to Porter. Prince in the corner. From beyond the arc, the rebound by Bryant. Indiana leading. McConnell scanning the floor. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A three off the inbound.
With his size and versatility, Porter Jr. is really a strong defender, especially when he's defending the point or two guard.
Pass to Portis. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Over in the corner, Shepard. Now McConnell. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Here's Walker. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Prince against Toppin. There's Green with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And that'll tie this game up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Livingston's checked in. Pat Connaughton comes in for Taurean Prince. Jackson, he's checked in for Green. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. Rollins against McConnell. There's the 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And here is Toppin. Still scoreless. And they double up Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Here's McConnell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Pacers lead by 2. Rollins against McConnell. Buries it down low.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Now here's Walker. Shoots over Portis. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shoots from 8. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. McConnell with it. Pass to Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Outside Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. There's Jackson with the 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers up 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Indiana leading by 4. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Livingston passes to Jackson. Prince outside. Pass to Livingston. Off target from three-point range.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Nesmith.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Nesmith nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Porter dishes to Livingston. Back to Porter. The Bucks working the ball around. Jackson kicks to Livingston. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now here's Porter. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Livingston. Sims dishes to Livingston. No good on the three. Pacers leading by 8. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Puts up a three. Good on the triple. Nesmith has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Over to the wing. Livingston, that's good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
To the wing right side. Nembhard finds Halliburton, and there it is for him. Halliburton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Trent outside Porter. Kuzma with a screen on Halliburton. Kuzma kicks to Trent. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Nesmith. Now, here's Siakam. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Back to Turner. The three. Kuzma pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Green. I see him. Shot clock at 6. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Kuzma. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And the Pacers with possession here. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. To Halliburton. 6 to shoot, and the call is going to be yes, it is an illegal screen.
Overall, though, I think they've taken good care of the basketball. That's their first turnover.
Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Outside Bryant. Wants to get it to Nembhard, and does. And he gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Porter finds Giannis. and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Bryant the pass to Neesmith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Now, here's Trent. Here's Green. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Nembhard, and he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And the Bucks miss again. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Bryant with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Halliburton. His three-pointer's off the mark. Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Traps in the tray.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Now, here's Neesmith. He's got 14. From 12 feet out, rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kuzma with a screen on Halliburton. No slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Halliburton finds Neesmith. Pass to Walker. Walker is screen on Porter. Halliburton, that's good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Green. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Shepard comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Rollins against McConnell. Portis. Walker with some nice D.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Rollins. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Walker from deep three-point land. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Rollins. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Rollins got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The Bucks making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Milwaukee's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Inside, here's Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Tries from 10. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 11. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Sims. Pass to Rollins. Outside Portis. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. Walker with it. Lets a floater go. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Portis, a screen on McConnell. Here's Rollins. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Nembhard. He's got 11. Walker's shot is off.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Portis inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. Indiana leading by 5. 1:16 left to play here in the half. And Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those Bucks over here.
Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Sinks the three-pointer. 7 points in the game. McConnell against Rollins. Shepard the pass to McConnell. Down low. Here's Toppin. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
Rollins against McConnell. Portis, the pass to Trent. From deep. They get it back. Outside Portis. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sims, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Indiana Pacers.
Playoff atmosphere, hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their head and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Here's Halliburton. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Kuzma kicks to Porter. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Pacers leading by 7. Now, here's Neesmith. Halliburton finds Turner, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
That one may be a little beyond his comfort zone, but he made it count. Pacers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Siakam. To the inside. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Trent outside. Here's Kuzma. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Halliburton for three. Cans it from downtown. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Down low. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. He's going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Back to Porter. Out to Kuzma. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma. Off target from outside. Indiana leading by 8. Halliburton in the corner. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Trent outside. From outside off the mark. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. No problems knocking that one down. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez, and it's Green in for Kyle Kuzma. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Shepard subbed in for Nesmith. Bucks trail by 11. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
On through the pass to Shepard. That three off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. From deep, Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Nemhard with it. 14 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. Nemhard's got 16 points. Bucks trail by 9. Outside, Green. Latrey. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Nemhard, and it's denied.
Using that 7'2" wingspan, very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Rollins checked in for Kevin Porter. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. He doesn't get the second one.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness. He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Rollins the pass to Portis. And here is Green. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Halliburton. The shot by Rollins, no good. Indiana leading by 9. Pass to Walker. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton inside the three-point line. That shot off. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
The slam from Portis, impressive, using that size around the rack.
Halliburton outside. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Here's Rollins. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's good from Shepard on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kevin Porter comes in for Green, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins.
Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
Pacers leading by 7. And here's McConnell. Pass to Walker over Lopez. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. This sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Green in for Lillard. And that one falls for Walker. Bucks trail by 10. Porter looking it over. Pass to Portis. Now here's Prince. Just 5 on the clock. Green kicks to Portis. He tries for 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now McConnell. To the middle. Halliburton, no good. A baseline J, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanted to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
From deep, Walker. Prince grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And Porter, here we go. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Porter. Toppin can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 8. Porter passes to Green. Here's Sims. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now Halliburton. Inside, here's Walker. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. And Porter, here we go. The Bucks working the ball around. Driving the lane. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton in the corner. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Porter against Halliburton. To the paint. Sims kicks to Porter. Outside, Green. Over McConnell. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Green.
Prince passes the ball to get them the best shot possible. A real team player.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. He's checked in for Green. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Halliburton, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Toppin. .158 left in the third. Indiana again missing. Bucks trail by 8. There goes Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
McConnell kicks to Walker. Siakam a screen on Portis. Walker's shot is off. Bucks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. So he can't get either to fall. Portis can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Shepard. A rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Prince. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sims. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Portis, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Up top, McConnell. Guarded by Porter. Walker a screen on Portis. 6 to shoot. Portis against Siakam. A rebound by the Bucks. Trent passes to Giannis. Trent outside. Here's Portis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Portis has got 4 this quarter, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pacers out in front, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game, possession by possession. Keep doing everything hard. Down it.
Wow, imploring his guys to lock in, Greg, defensively.
The defensive intensity is going to be critical. The offense will come, but you need the defense to bring effort.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Andrew Nembhard is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward.
One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Outside, Walker. It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Trent. That one good for 2.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Porter passes to Green. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Siakam finds McConnell to the middle. And Turner with the basket on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 6 assists in the game. Porter passes to Giannis. Green with a screen on Siakam. Here's Giannis. Pass to Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
McConnell kicks to Walker. Here's Nembhard. Right side Turner. Shoots over Portis. And again, it's Indiana.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Porter passes to Green. Outside Portis. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Back to McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Nembhard's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And here's Trent outside. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana leading by 5. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for T.J. McConnell.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Giannis passes to Trent. Pass to Green. to the left wing. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one comes up a bit short. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Nembhard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nembhard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porter passes to Trent. Green with a screen for Trent. Shot to stop the run. He can't get that one to fall. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Over Porter, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Halliburton. The shot from the low post is good. Halliburton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting.
One shot. Push on the net. Push on the net.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Giannis. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Indiana. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Nembhard. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Porter, and he trims the lead to single digits.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Halliburton finds Nesmith. Turner with it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Bucks trail by 11. Giannis outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And he's letting a lot of points get away
at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Second free throw, no good.
And not doing anything to erase his reputation as a shaky free throw shooter. This game really only making it worse.
Bucks trail by 11.
Watch him.
What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Turner passes to Neesmith over Green, and the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Green kicks to Trent. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo, no good. Pacers leading by 9. Nemo with it, and too long on the shot.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Green with a screen on Siakam. Here's Giannis. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nembhard, defended by Trent. Siakam, that's good. 11 points for Siakam.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Giannis. Good D by Siakam. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Porter. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Kept alive. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Green with a screen on Halliburton. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Top of the key jumper, no good. Halliburton passes to Turner. Now Nembhard from 12 feet out. Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jumper. Bucks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Pulls it up. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Green. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Turner with a screen on Trent. Here's Nembhard. Lopez covering. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Knocks down the three ball. Nesmith has got 20 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 10 points in the quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Nesmith. Outside for Halliburton. For the three. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Pacers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I thought for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, it really put the hammer down.
Back to Halliburton. Here's the screen. Misses the three. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Green outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
So it's Indiana picking up the win, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our player of the game.